Marc from the ATV Guys, and today we got something sweet for you. The heavyweight comparo of two of the most popular two-seater ATVs out there in ATV land. This is the Can-Am Outlander Max 1000, and this is a 2021 unit. And the Challenger is the 2021 CFMOTO CFORCE 1000. This machine belongs to us. It's from my cameraman Carl. So this one has a few extras on it. So there's a case in the back, and there's this windscreen. So this is not included in the basic package. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. The basic stuff is the engine package. The engine package in this comparo, the Outlander wins it outright because this is a 976cc, 91 HP, and this one is a 963 and 74 HP. There's a big difference in power, that it's 17 horsepower down, and it shows. Both of them are V-twins, and some of the components of this engine looks a lot like the Can-Am components, but it stops there. It's still 17 horsepower. That's a huge difference. Engine, Can-Am, hands down. In the transmission setting, these are both CVT driven. These are both dry clutches. This one is TGB that makes it, and this one is a Canadian-made CVTech, primary and secondary. I happen to like this the setup on the CFMOTO. It could benefit from a little bit of a better tuning from factory, but the Outlander's transmission, the CVT, is for touring, not for outright power. For touring is better. It's much smoother. At the same time, it's a smoother engagement, but firmer at the same time. This one, you see, there's been a lot of work done on this one to make it smooth and smooth and powerful. But if you're talking brute engagement, like engine braking, both of them are pretty much the same. So it's pretty much on par, depending on what you like. I can't really make a clear winner. Both are great. In the 4x4 section, very different configuration. This one is the Viscolock QE. Technically, it's like your pickup when it's not in lock position. It's like three-wheel drive. When it senses wheel slippage, more than a quarter turn of wheel, it's going to lock the front diff together. And as soon as you let go of the throttle or that you turn, it's going to unlock the front diff. So it's a weird kind of setup. For hardcore people that love to do really off-road rock climbing and stuff like that, this is not the perfect setup. Now Can-Am has electronic that are available under certain trims, but in this trim, it's the QE. I like it for bombing around, for riding and all this stuff, for touring, but off-road, heavy off-road, I'd prefer this one for the simple reason that this is a mechanical lock, electric, you can fully lock it. But for outright rock climbing, this one takes the cake. I like it better for hardcore stuff. For riding, I love this one. Again, pretty much on par. Power steering. This one has EPS. It's speed sensitive, so it gets a little bit harder with speed. But the clear winner here is this one. The Can-Am has the tri-mode. You can actually adjust for your level of assistance, and it's still speed sensitive. The absolute best power steering system in the ATV business is a clear winner with the Outlander from Can-Am. Suspension, this is weird because this one has trailing arms just like the Outlander. It's a little bit shorter, but they ride similarly. They're pretty similar, but where there's a clear winner with the CFMOTO is that this one has gas shocks, adjustable compression and rebound, and screw type preload adjustment, which is just much better. This is on the left here, on your right, on my left. This one is oil-based shocks with basic adjustment on preload. It has been modernized. They made a major upgrade, I think, back in 2018 on this. They changed the front geometry of this unit, and it made it a whole lot better, and it rides great. But I want adjustability. I love adjustability for my suspension. So if I want to go and push it hard, or I just want to go touring, I can modify this within a few clicks. I prefer that setup. Many are going to prefer this setup because it's simple. But in this segment, the CFMOTO is a clear winner. Tires. Can-Am finally got rid of those Carlisle ACTs. They were junk, absolute junk. Now they put the Terracross from ITP, which is leaps and bounds better, but it's still not a radial tire, which is best suited for long touring rides, especially if you're two up. On hard pack, tire reacts much better, but this is leaps and bounds better than the Carlisle ACT. But what we got here is one of the best all-around trail tires in the business right now, the CST Stag, which this one is in 27-inch, this one is in 26-inch. One of the best all-around tires because it's still it's soft enough to be able to handle winter duty and ice, because out east, like Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, we have groomed winter trails to ride with, and it's a major difference because of the compound and the type of knobs that you have on this type of tire. Just the best around. Brakes is another story. This one has 4-wheel disc. This one has 3. 1 disc only in the back, 2 discs out front. So this one has dual pot calipers, and this one has single pot calipers, but on all 4 wheels. This one is dual, single out back. The Outlander will outbrake. It will be much more precise on braking, even though that since 2018, braking has been seriously upgraded on these things, and I like the braking on this. But if you jump from this one to the Outlander and you brake and you ride it really hard, and you need to brake hard either from the pedal or from the handle, better engagement. It's easier to modulate the brakes either with the lever or the pedal. It's just that much better. So braking goes to the Outlander. Now we're going to need to talk about some other stuff like weight. Weight is a big issue. This Outlander, the way it is, weighs 900 pounds, which is 408 kilograms. Quite perky, but if you compare it to this one weighs 1,080 pounds, like 490 kilograms. You can see it. It looks quite a bit bigger, but it's just plastics that make it look bigger. They're about the same real-time size, like width and all this stuff, track width. They're about the same, but it is perky. That's like just make a calculation here. That's almost 200 pounds. That's a big guy, a big passenger. With the difference in engine performance, the weight is going to show. It's getting there, but it's still a lot of difference. And this will also show in the towing. This one can tow 1,650 pounds, 750 kilograms, and this one will only tow 873, 875, 396 kilograms. Ground clearance, a little bit better here. We got 12 inches here, 11 inches on the Outlander, 28 centimeters, 30 centimeters, same thing. Very, very similar. The last thing is warranty. Warranty is, the basic warranty on the Outlander is 6 months. No kilometers, just 6 months. But this one comes with 1 year full instead of 6, and we'll have a powertrain warranty for up to 5 years or 5,000 kilometers at no extra cost. If you're looking for pure pure performance, and you know your passenger loves to performance ride, because it's harder on the passenger when you ride fast on these things, the Outlander is still the one to go to. But that 17 horsepower down, plus the weight, 200 pounds of weight, porkiness, makes it a little bit less appealing if you're a performance rider. And this one comes with this, around the same equipment package as the Outlander. So it's got a winch, it's got a small front bumper, the splash guards here, the fender extensions. So this one has a little bit more equipment, has flashers and stuff like that. You know, it's still there. We need to talk about it. So, do we have a clear winner? Well, if it would have been before 2018, I would have said the Outlander. No questions asked. Now we're coming into that. It's two machines that are in the same class but are a little bit different. If you're looking for a lazy boy that can actually go, you know, have a little bit of scoot and be comfortable and have adjustable and all this stuff, go with this CFMOTO. You get better warranty off the bat. But if you're looking for the absolute performance, the fastest, meanest, just outright balls out two-seater ATV, you're going with this. So the clear winner right now, it's still the king. The king is the Outlander. No questions asked. But this one has turned from the court jester to a prince. And we all know what happens to princes. One day, they're going to be king. So let's see. I hope they get a lot better. I'm not afraid to recommend this machine anymore. Before it was use at your own risk. But I sincerely recommend these machines. Like this is my buddy. The guy behind the camera right now is Carl. I recommended him buying this, and you know he doesn't regret it. He likes it. I'd still buy personally the Outlander, but I like to ride these things too. They're fun. They're fun to ride and they're comfortable. But if you want balls out, my type of riding, you get this thing. So please, if you like what you see, please press the like button. That's your way to tell us that you're enjoying our content. Join us on our Facebook group, which is the Canadian ATV UTV Nation. And you can see us on the web at atvguys.ca. I'm Marc. Behind the camera is Carl. And we're going riding.